And you see, congratulations, your website is now ready. It took 42 seconds to do this. Friends, it's a promise that you watch this video and you go with your own website. And this is no clickbait. If you don't have patience, then this video is not for you. If you really want to make a website on your own, you want to learn and you want to understand how a WordPress website works, then this is the video. This video is going to be little detailed because there's a lot of information which has to be given. I'm trying to condense that and give you in a limited form, yet that will be a complete. So first comes the domain. Domain name is your site identity. This is your brand. And this is how any visitor will find you. And this is unique. So you see here examples.ca, .com, .net, depending on your business, depending on what your need is, go and purchase a domain. Here I'm showing SiteGround. I have my account with SiteGround. So I'm showing example here. You can go and buy this domain from any service provider. You can check their competitive rate. You can go and check the description. I have shared links there. You can go and use and avail the benefits and discount as a first time user. So make sure you check that detail. In case you have any question, please use the comment section and I'll be more than happy to answer. And that also helps to clarify doubt for others who are coming in. So you can go and choose any domain you want to, provided it is available. So how do you check? You can come and type the name of the domain you want. For example, I want Cypher 4 and I just enter the keyword. So it will show me which all domain are available here. Okay. So this is how you get to know the rate, how much it is and all are available. So if you look at different extension, the rates will be different. See here, rate will be different for the different extensions. So .com is a common usage. So I will go and select .com. And once the purchase is made, you see here, this is the page where I get to see that domain has been purchased. So you will have your domain this way. And after that, what is required is a hosting service provider. So here I'm showing SiteGround. As you can see, I have a grow big plan. And again, there are different service providers. You can go and check from the link which I have shared in the description on what suits you. Just make sure that you're checking for a dedicated space. Some of the hostings, they give you a shared space, and in case you want speed, reliability and all those factors, you can do a little research. I found SiteGround to meet my need. For hosting, all you need to do is come to the website where you want to host your website or domain and then pick up plan like I'm showing here. You come and see the plan. I have a grow big plan with SiteGround, and once you get the plan and you do the payment, your hosting plan will show on that service provider's website. Once your hosting is ready and you have your domain, you are ready to start with your website. So here I'm showing when on SiteGround we come to website, the same thing happens on other platform too. You can go and create a new website. So you see here, this is the new website. And this is where you go and click. Now, the best part about good platform is they give you a collaboration tool. Basically, you can add any collaborator. For example, you want someone else to build your website and you want to own the hosting and domain. You can give them access. Again, access, there are different level of access, like you can make them editor, you can give them access to make your website, etc. That way, you still have a control over your website and domain. You're not giving somebody else. You get to see what is happening. This is the beauty about such tool. Now here I'm showing, click on new website, and then here, in case you have a new domain, you can go and search and register a new domain at site. If you have already purchased, like how I showed, you can come and select this and just add that domain. And then you also have a temporary domain where even without domain, SiteGround allows you to build a website and then, you can add a domain later. So I'll be showing you how that is done. Now, once you come here to new domain, select, and you can select the domain like how I showed, and then you can go and pay for the plan. If you have the existing domain, once you select here and you use this drop down, you will see all the domain, what is listed here. And in case you have domain in a different platform, you can still bring that domain to any hosting service provider. I made a video. You can check that video. It's a very simple way of directing your domain to any hosting, which you can. So these are the flexibility you have. And once you select domain and continue, this is how the domain will show up. Let me go to the site tool. So this is how the hosting dashboard will look like. Here you see file manager. This is where your website will go and sit. I made a separate video on migrating a website. You can check that video in case you have to migrate any of your website from one hosting to another. How that is done, I have again shown that as a separate video. Link is in the description, and this is where your website comes and sits. So this is where you can find your root directory. So as I said, I'll not go much in technical detail. You can see here WordPress install, and then you come here and select the WordPress. Okay, so in case you have anything to sell, you need a WooCommerce also along with the WordPress website. So WordPress will be your front end, and WooCommerce plugin will allow you to list and sell your product. So I will go with this for today's video. If you want a separate video on this, use the comment section and let me know, and I will show you that part. So select this. Here it shows the domain and the installation path. Then you can add your admin info, password, the email to associate. So once this is done, now you see the WordPress has been installed. So we can go to the admin panel. But before that, what you need is a security, that is SSL manager, and then you also need to enforce HTTPS. So we will go and click here, SSL manager. So here you see Let's Encrypt Wildcard is already installed. So I'm good. In case you want to go for a premium one, it is paid. So you can check that out. This does my work, and Let's Encrypt is also good. You require an SSL certificate as it is crucial for your website. Remaining things you can read from here, and HTTPS enforce, click here, and we will just switch this button. So now this is success. So once this is done, we come to WordPress. Now click here on the login to admin panel. This is the WordPress admin panel. Okay, not the hosting admin panel. So this is where you will see everything what you will be doing on the WordPress. So right now, if you visit the site, this is how the site looks like, which we will be changing completely. Okay, so once we click here, come to dashboard, and we will come to the plugin, install plugin. Here, this is where you add any new plugin. Just to make you understand what a plugin is, it's a small piece of software that you can add to your website. So these plugins, what you see here, are dedicated to WordPress website and its feature. So it's more like installing any app on your phone. So when you're on Android, you go and install Android apps. When you're on iOS, you install iOS app. Similarly, for the WordPress, you will come and install the plugins from here. This is where you find all the plugins. So we will install two plugins. One is called Elementor and the other one is called Starter Kit. So here you can come and search the plugin. In case you have downloaded the plugin from elsewhere, you can come and upload that plugin here. So we will search for the plugin here, Elementor. You see, this is the plugin. So we will install this and then activate. So I'm not connecting, I'm doing a skip. We'll come to this later on. Cancel this. Then go to plugin. You see here plugin, add new plugin and search for starter. Just type starter and this is the kit starter. We will install. Then activate. So you see here how many users have been using this, what this rating is, that you get to see this here. So we will activate. So now we are on the starter page and you can see here there are two choices you can make. One is AI website builder. So here you give the input. You'll have to give the input like what this website is and those detail like how many pages and what your intention is, and AI will build a website to you and give it to you. I personally don't find a preference with this. I like to custom build, and that's where I have more flexibility to organize what I want. So this is the starter template. Build with starter template. So click here, dismiss this. And you see, these are some of the templates which are already there. These templates, right, have been categorized here, and you can choose based on the category you're looking for. And the ones which are premium, as the name suggests, you'll have to buy this. There are many of them which are for free. You see here, these are all free. And depending on what your website is, you can go and look for the details here. For today's video, I'm picking this template. But once you watch this video, you will be able to customize any of these templates which are not premium. Of course, if you want premium, then you will have to pay. So I'll choose this and let's look at this website. So this will show us the look and feel of the website, how it is, and let's go and install. Before that, you can upload your logo here. Anything what you upload here will replace this logo and this font pair. You see, this changes the text, the way it is written. These are all predefined, so you can change that part I'm keeping as it is. And then you can change these color themes like this using here. Okay. So again, I'm not changing anything. Continue. And then in the select feature, I'm ignoring this, skip this step and skip and start importing. So you see here, these are the required plugins for this type of website based on the nature of website you have chosen. So you will have this preloaded plugin installed. If you don't want that, you can go in and remove that later on. But by default, when you import, this will get imported. So once we click here, skip and start importing, submit and build my website, it'll take a couple of seconds before the entire website is transferred to your domain. Here, the same template what was shown there will come and sit now on your domain as your website for it to get edited. Here at the website, it took 18 seconds to get this website template imported. Now, when we go to the website, you see here, we had installed Elementor. So we see this edit with Elementor here. If you don't see it, when you edit this page, edit page, you will get to see edit with Elementor once you open this. Right now, we see here edit with Elementor, and what we will be using today is my WordPress. This is the dashboard where you have theme, widget, menu, everything appearing here. Okay, so your pages are here. All the pages what you see on the website is here. You see here. Then all the images what you have are again here. This is where your audio, video, image, anything you have for this website is going to be sitting. So this is the section where your blog post, everything comes as you keep adding. Right now it's all blank. And then you have appearance. We use the starter template to bring the website theme, and this is the plugin section which we use to install the Elementor and starter kit. So let's go to the website, come here, visit the site, and once we click on edit with Elementor, you see here now what Elementor has done is it is giving you places to edit. Now here you will get to edit, but don't start editing here. Once you click here, this is the place where you have to go and edit. Don't do it directly here. So once you do any changes, any text edit here, this is the place where you can increase or decrease the text size. So this is heading, you see this becomes too big. So as you keep changing, you will be able to see how these changes happen. We'll keep as it is, the way it was in H3. This is one part. If you want to link anything to this page, all you have to do is bring that URL here and then update. So anytime this cursor comes here and someone clicks, it will direct to that page. So this is something which will be handy for you to know. Now you see, once you click here, this is the image. And if you look at this image, let me click. This is the media library, which I showed earlier. This is where all these images are coming and sitting. So you see the image, what is there is this image. And what is the size? 742 by 944. So this is the size which you will have to get your image and replace to make it your own. So this is a PNG file, and the way it is made, I'll show you how this is made. For this, we will go to Canva, create a design. The link to Canva is in the description. Make sure to use that. And once you come here, customize size here, 742 by 944. We will get this template, which is a blank template. And here you can bring the image what you want. For example, I'm just dragging and dropping the image what I want, and then adjust this image to this page. Now the image what I get will be exactly of the size what I want. And then I will go and download this as PNG, and then we'll upload this image to remove the background and then download this. And also compress this image. You see, once I compress, this has reduced by 65%. Why this is important? So any resource what you're adding to website is going to become a load on your website, and it's going to impact the performance of the website. So anyone who is coming to your website, you want to give them a good experience. And the less resource your website uses, that much more reliable and faster your website will be. So once we download this, we upload the downloaded image. Now we have this image here, and once we select this, that image has been replaced with your own. So there is another way through which you can match this image with the earlier one. That is, when you come here, this was the image and you can download this image, save as, and bring that image here. This is the image which was there, and you can take it back, get this as layer, and reduce transparency for this image. Now you see they both are overlapping and you can adjust the image this way. So you see now while this is adjusted, delete this and bring back to the original, and then download this, reduce or compress the image and remove the background. And then when you upload this, you see, and select, this is how the change will look. So you now know how to upload the image. Now when it comes to the text, say we want to change this text, we will go and to reduce this font size, come to style and click on typography. This is where you can reduce the size to which you want. Okay, you see here this, and once this is done, just update. So you have various options here. I'll not go much in detail. These are self-explanatory. You can go and check at your own time. So once this is updated, let's update this also. Similar way, go to style, typography, and then reduce to match. Okay, now you see. So this is done. This signature part, once you click here, this is the signature. Again, once you choose image, you go here, check the size, bring that size on Canva, compress the image, make sure it is optimized, and then replace with your own. Now here you see read more. On this website, you want the visitor to come and click here, and here you would like to add an URL. For that, once you click here, you see here, you will go and link the URL here and then update. So once you link, for example, I'm linking to my website. Okay, and updating. Now let me go to the website. When someone comes and clicks on read more, it will direct them to that URL. Here my website opens. Close. So far you know how to update the image, how to edit the text, and some of the text section. Here you see, you just need to go and input what you want. As you keep completing and keep updating with your own image, this website will start to look like your own website. So all these things you see is editable, okay, and you can make change. So this is where you come and do the changes. Once you click here, Elementor will start to show you the widgets. So come down, there's the testimonial section. Again, once you click here, these star ratings are here. You can go and reduce and make it accordingly, and that will reflect once the changes are made. I'll keep as it is. So let's come down, and now you see this image. For this image, how to change? You go and click here. You see the 6 dot. Once you click here, come to style, and you will find this image here. So all you do is choose the image, check the dimension, match the dimension, compress, reduce the size, make it optimize, and bring it with your own. Also, when you're bringing your own image, make sure you write the alt text and title. This is a good practice because once you're online, the search engine optimization will pull out this keyword, and if someone is looking for something related to what you want to highlight, show you as the result. So for that reason, make sure you give name to the boxes. For example, here you could say Gopi Krishna, and right here could be Chef Gopi Krishna. You can also add caption and you can describe this in detail. So these are all good practice. Close this. We have just finished with the first page, which is also called home page. Once you have updated and you go and preview changes, you will see how the change looks. This is one. Now, when you are on the Elementor, you see this section. This is called the responsive mode. Once you click here, how this is going to look on desktop, how it is going to look on tablet, iPad, and how it is going to look on mobile portrait. You will be able to see and make corrections accordingly. See? Okay. So as you keep editing, make sure you're checking all 3 mode, and any correction you need to make, you make it here. You can customize for all 3 with little tweak differently. So for example, in mobile, if you want to do any tweak, once you're here, you just go and make the changes. So any changes you make now on the mobile mode will only reflect on the mobile mode. The remaining 2 will have whatever was predefined. So this is one more thing which you must do. The other part is, this is the history section. any changes, any revisions you make, you can see this here. So let's get back to desktop, and we have already done an update. Now let's go and click on website. So we just now looked at the home page. This is the all course page and about, contact, register. When you have something like register, you want the audience who is coming to your website to interact with you outside of website. In that case, you will need to connect a system. For example, if you want them to come and choose a calendar and have a meeting with you, you could use tools like Zoom. Again, Zoom allows the mail and calendar, which you can integrate, or you have a system like Calendly, which you can integrate. In case you have any question, please write to me or use the comment section to know what solution will fit best to you. Again, I'm just giving you an example. There are plethora of tools available online. Depending on the nature of your website, you may want to see what is the best fit for you. So you can always write to me, and I'll be happy to help anytime. When you click on all course about, contact, you see here all course. This is the course section. I'm sure you'll be able to go and change the image. And when you go to about, again, this is the section, okay, and contact. So once you select these pages, you can click on Elementor. Right now, for example, we want on courses. We select that and click Elementor. And then to change this image, come here and click here, and you see this image. Once you click here, you get to see the size. So as I said, just go use the tool like Canva and bring your image to life here. Let me close this. So this is how you will edit this page if you want to add any customized page from your end. Okay, so you see this place. This is the one where you can go and add any new container. Once you click here, you can check the layout you want, Flexbox or grid. Let me select Flexbox. You see, you can choose these boxes. For example, you want to add a text. Let me select this first. So now this container has opened, and to bring your text, you see this 9 dots. You click here, and here these are the basic. If you want an advanced one, then of course it is a upgrade which you will require in Elementor. But in basic, you get all of these. You see here, all of this you get in basic. For example, you want to bring a header here, you just bring this, add your text. You can replace this text here, whatever you want. Okay, so you can bring the text. If you go to style, here you can bring this, change the text color. Okay, so all this you can do here. So in case you don't want a text, you want something else, let me delete this part. Okay, this container, you come to this 9 dot, you want to bring an image, just bring this and drop it here. And now you bring the image here, whichever you want. For example, I want to bring this image. Let me check this, select, and this image comes here. And if you want to link this image to an URL, you just come here, custom URL, and bring that URL here. Anytime anyone goes to this image on this page, they will be directed to the URL which you have given. Okay, so let me remove this. This was for the image. Now you have text editor. You just bring it here, and here you will get a paragraph style text. So you can write here. Okay, so once this is done, let me show you the other part. You want to bring the video. Again, just bring this here, and currently source YouTube. You can select from any of these sources, including self-hosted. So if it is YouTube, bring that YouTube link here and insert the link. Similarly, you have button, divider, spacer, Google Map icon, and the font. So depending on what you want to bring, you just bring that. And once you come to this style, you see here, you can adjust this. You can adjust color, text, all of this here. So all you can do is by clicking this section, you get to edit this part. Okay. Now you don't want to do this, but instead you can always cancel this like this. You want to use a starter template again to have a preset design. So in case you're starting a new page, then this one makes more sense. You can see here page. Anything which is premium is paid. Anything which is shown like this is not paid. You can go and add that as page. But you just want to add a block. Then you come to this block, you see here, and when you click on this block, let me show you the entire block here. All these are the block, and depending on whichever you think is the right messaging for the website. For example, let's go with this one. Okay. So once you select this and you import, you see here this block is now sitting here. All you need to do is just edit this and make it your own. This is an easy part. And as you keep doing it, you keep updating. Let me update this, assuming that you have changed this image. For that, once you click here, you know the dimension and bring that in the same file format, you will get it like this. Let me bring this here. For example, you see, it is not in the exact dimension, but this is how it has changed. And then you can do that for all these boxes. So once this is updated, this is how you can add your own within the template which is given. Now let's go and see the website. You do that for every single page. And where is this page sitting? Come to dashboard. You see this pages, all pages, all courses, contact, home. So this is the page. You can come and edit the Elementor from here also. Once you click here, the same page will open. You see here like this. You don't want a particular page. Just go to the dashboard page, and then, for example, you don't want all courses, just push this to trash. And now when you look at your website, you won't have the courses. If you want to add a page, you can go to either all page or add a new page. You can add a title here. And whenever you add a title, remember to see this URL and make sure you're giving a proper name to the URL. For example, let us give a title here, videos. And here, this URL will show as videos. Whenever someone is clicking on the website page, this is how the page link will open. It will have your domain name and then the video section. So once this is done, you can come, click on Elementor, and then you can use a starter. You can choose the template which you want, because here you would want a full page, or you can customize by blocks, block by block. So once you know which one you want, you just select and import that, whichever you want. For example, we can import this. And once this importing is done and publish is done, you see right now it is not showing here as the page. For you to bring this here, you have to come down to dashboard, and in dashboard, you see this appearance menu. You see here, select a menu to edit. Right now we are in the primary menu, and you see video here. This we select, add to menu, and the way you sequence it, that's how it will appear. If you bring it on top and then save this, see, video is the first page here to appear, even before home. So you can adjust this by going here in the menu, okay, and bring home first. And if you bring this video under about, let's see what happens. This is under. So once you save the menu and visit the site, now video comes under the about section. So that's how the menu section works. Now that you have edited the entire site and you have the look and feel of your website, right now it is like you have constructed your house. This is only known to you. So you need to have a house in a proper place. That is, it has to have an address. So this domain name is there. And also people have to know about this, right? One way is you send link to everyone. The other way is to index on platform like Google. That way Google knows that you exist. And when someone comes to search and it matches with the requirement, Google will start showing them your website. And to do that, this is a Google Search Console, and you will have to log in with your Google credential. Once you click on Start Now, I have made a separate video on this, how to index. You can go and watch that. The link will be in the description. However, just to give you an overview, once you're logged in, this is where you will come and request the indexing. So you will give your website link, and then Google will index all the pages which you want to index. And once indexing is done, you will see like this. Now you will also need to install this sitekit, which is by Google, and this is for the analytics and insight on how your website is doing, where the traffic is coming from, who are interacting, or who with demography of audience, whether they are coming organically, they are coming from elsewhere, somebody is recommending them. All those insight you get once you install the sitekit on your WordPress. So for that, you come to WordPress plugin, and in this plugin, new plugin, you will have to download this, install sitekit, and then upload this plugin here. This is not there as a standard plugin within the WordPress. So you'll have to upload from here. Once you do that, you will be seeing the sitekit here, and you'll be able to monitor how your website is performing. Well, this is done. Congratulations, your website is up and running and now is searchable. There are many other things which you can do on WordPress. I'll not go much in detail because again, as I said, it's a different topic. Once you make your website, you will start to learn things on how to make it more efficient, how to optimize using the resource what is available, and many other aspects within the WordPress. The idea was that you have your first WordPress website ready and you feel proud about making it on your own. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to the channel as I keep bringing such relevant information and make it easy for you to implement. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.